Hello everybody. For the sake of this video, I am Professor James Caspet. I have a particular interest in humans, probably because I am one. I felt for some time that a lot of subjects that are part of the human condition needed discussing. So I wrote a book about them. And here it is. It's called Lifeland. Rather than do a sales pitch for my book, I'll give you a sample of what's inside. Earth. It's incredibly fragile. It's our home address, the place where we live. I repeat, it is incredibly fragile. Everything about Earth that makes it a reasonably good place to live is, in the grand scheme of the universe, momentary and subject to change. The Earth, it seems, will not last forever. If you are saddened by the thought of the Grand Canyon or the tranquil Pacific Ocean being lost, I suggest that all such things will have long since morphed into some other geological form many times over before the Earth is no more. We humans may have died out many millions of years before, or more optimistically, we may have moved on to some even better planets and abandoned dear old Earth as a matter of a rather second-rate place to live. Our Earth has a nice breathable atmosphere consisting mainly of nitrogen and oxygen, but there's not a lot of it. Most of it is in the first 16 kilometers above the surface. If we travel 3 kilometers above the surface into the troposphere, we can't really breathe. About 20 kilometers above the surface is the start of the stratosphere. This is where we find the ozone layer, which doubles as a radiation shield and a blanket to retain heat. Above the stratosphere, up about 50 kilometers, the mesosphere, which is very cold and handily causes meteors to burn up. And so it goes. Our Earth is a critical balance of all the necessities we require for life. From polar ice caps to liquid water to plant life to filtered sunlight to temperature to land mass. A myriad of life forms of creatures have come into being and have existed or still exist. Yet they could all cease to exist if just one part of our life support balance became unbalanced. Despite the precarious nature of our existence, we treat this lifeboat to which we cling as it makes its way through space with a degree of contempt bordering on arrogance. It's as if the Earth was just some temporary place we are staying at for a few days before moving on to a better, more secure world. If readers have noticed a slight theme in this book, it is that I feel the human race has ideas and expectations of its own importance and invincibility far outweighing reality. Okay, that's the sample. There will be other samples on YouTube, by the way. If you want to read more, you'll have to buy the book. You can ask for it at your local bookshop or order it online. All the details are down below. Lifeland covers many subjects that may trouble or interest you. God, trees, power, chocolate, the brain, death, emotions, dogs, humans, rituals, and as they say, much, much more. Be sure to look out for more of the samples on other subjects. By the way, if you're poking around online, check out the marvellous fiction by my good friend Neil Stanners. I thoroughly recommend his work. So, thanks for dropping in. Have a nice life.